Hey guys, welcome back. This weekend we take off to a state forest just out near Oberon. It's one of our most favourite spots to visit. It's dog friendly, so we're not going to give away the exact location. We want to keep it a little bit private. But we hope you enjoy and come along for the adventure. Free stick, hey? Is our meat defrosted?
I doubt it, it's like 2 degrees.
Frozen food. Ah well, gotta know where to be. We are calling it a night.
No, it's already called that, too.
Well, we're going to bed. Our dog,
She's already in bed.
we'll see you in the morning and we'll see what tomorrow brings us. Nice days, but cold. Stuart's favourite, he loves camping in the winter. I'm not a massive fan, but I do love the really warm fire. If you don't have a good fire, you might as well pack up your camp and go home and sit in front of the heater. A fire is what makes your nighttime camp, and you've got to have good wood. 3 things: good alcohol, good wood, and good company. See you in the morning. Good morning, Stu.
Morning.
Was it cold last night?
Just my feet.
Feet were a bit cold.
Yeah.
It was pretty cold. Got down to at least -1. Just slowly waking up.
So nice. Oh.
I'm just going for a walk up from our camp to see if there's any more like open clearings at where we're staying. See if we can find any more like sneaky spots to stay in. So last night it was pretty cold. I wasn't too bad. Stu was like, he was definitely getting cold, freezing toes and whatnot. So he's like, if I don't go get a hot water bottle today, we're not staying another night. So stay tuned to see what we do today. Whether we pack up and go home because he calls it because he's too cold, or we end up finding hot water bottles. Quinn, I think, was okay. I got up at 3 AM at one stage, felt her. She was a bit dewy on her skin and whatnot, but she wasn't freezing. She had her jacket on. The sun is starting to come up over the pine. You can feel everything start to defrost. Come on, let's go. Good girl. I want to show you a couple of things today. Maybe it's only just one actually. One thing, an old steam engine that they use to help pine this forest essentially and help process all the wood out. I'll see if we can go and see that today for you and go from there. So I hope you enjoy this weekend's video. It's probably only short, sharp, very sweet, very simple, but see how we go. Your piss head is a bit early for that, isn't it, Stewie?
No, never too early.
You were a bit cold last night, weren't you?
My feet.
And what, if you don't get a hot water bottle, you call it quits?
That's not what I said.
Oh, that is bull. It's exactly what you said.
No, I don't think so. I don't recall.
You don't recall it, yeah, of course you don't. I love most about where we are and why we come here a fair bit is there's just no trace of like human. There's no rubbish, leftover fire pits. We usually use the same one we used last time when we came here. We do go look for other clearings and spots to camp if we were to, if that was taken by someone. But we've never had an issue and always come back to our same spot. But I just love how it's just clean. And yeah, there's just no trace of anyone being here. We're just gonna go back to stew now. Go back, have some brekkie. Warm up. The sun's starting to come up over our camp, I think, hopefully. So that means it'll be a bit warmer over there. What you doing, Stu?
Just had a lot of questions about what I put in my fuel, you know. So sub-zero temperatures in a diesel is bad. So you need to add stuff to keep your diesel from freezing. But I'm an idiot and we've already spent a night here without adding this stuff. So I hope it starts. Because diesel, I don't know if you know, when diesel gets really cold, it turns into a wax. Ever left olive oil out overnight?
Yep.
In winter?
Yep.
It's exactly what diesel does.
We'll just let the sun hit it a bit more.
Well, we're parked the wrong side.
Yep. So breakfast is done, giving the car a little bit longer, putting the icebreaker in, and we are going to another town to find hot water bottles for the night. Normally bring a hot water bottle every camp trip. I always bring one, chuck it at the bottom of the swag in the sleeping bag, and it just warms up the feet end of it and you're all fine. But I forgot, so we need to go and find some and just go for a bit of a drive today. Yeah, it is a bit nipply. Like, whew, it is cold. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. So we found our hot water bottle, trekked up a little bit to Oberon just to find that. And then we just pulled up at the park. The story of Oberon. It's a cool little time walk. Bullock Flats. What a beautiful park this is. Oh, it's so not cold, which is nice. Yeah, go through. Go through. Oberon Dam. That was pretty cool to see actually. And we are leaving just in time because about 4 cars have just turned up and we were the only ones here. Yeah, we were the only ones here. Another car's turning up, so we always do that. Good timing on our trips. Now we are going to head back to our camp. I reckon it's nearly beer time when we get back there.
Yeah. Why's that yellow light flash? Don't you close on me?
Get some wood. Oh, we're going to go to the steam engine?
Yeah.
Like nighttime run or maybe afternoon?
See how we go.
See how we go for the steam engine. This ball, pine cone. Yes. Hopping in and going to do a wood run. The pine wood that we have near camp just burns so quickly. Has good heat in it, but it just doesn't stay.
Need like a timber mill to keep it going.
Yeah, so we're going to go for a little trek and find some decent wood to help us with a good fire tonight, keep us nice and warm.
Already cold.
Yeah, our spot doesn't have much sun, but that's fine because whatever. So we sucked up the last bit of sun over there with our camp chairs. Had some bickies, a little bit of an afternoon snack. Played some ball and fetch, didn't we? We're not finished playing that yet. And we'll come back and start up our fire for dinner tonight. I hear so many different bird noises like the kookaburras and galahs. There's just so many birds here in Quinn because it's so quiet and peaceful. Every time Quinn hears like a new bird noise, she just stops. She starts growling at like this new noise that she hasn't heard before. It's so funny. But I was gonna say, when we go camping, we seem to do a lot of touring. We don't normally stay still or stay in one spot for more than one night. Sometimes it is important for us just to stop, chill out for the night, find one spot, stay 2 nights max really for us. We won't be doing much more this weekend other than just chilling at camp now.
Tiz forgot her phone, so she's going back to get it. Well, the doggo and I enjoy that. How good's that? How great! See you, Tiz. Gotta get her.
This way. Good girl. That was a sneaky little creek find. Always love finding little things like that on our journeys. We're only out getting firewood. Have decided to come and show you that steam engine we were talking to you about yesterday. We believe it was what, 1800s?
Well, it could be early 1900s.
We're not too sure exactly the exact date, but essentially it was the steam engine used to help haul the wood from the bottom of the mountain up to the top, and it's still here, historically still here. So I'll show you that. Excuse me, Quinn. Gosh, it's not all about you over there.
I'm gonna be enough smooth. Oh, right, move that bag. Move that bag.
Oh my gosh. We are so dysfunctional.
You're dysfunctional.
Honey, you are. Anyway, we are back at camp. We've got all of our wood over there behind us. So it was actually really good gum wood that we found within the state forest that we are staying in. Which,
it's in the natural timber section.
Yeah, which is awesome because it burns hot, burns long, and it's lovely look already. For dinner tonight, we've got something called dinner winner. I don't know if anyone's ever had it. My mum put me onto it. It's so good. It's basically just a little bit of mince and pasta and veggies. Cook it in the billy and it's done. So easy, so quick. So we're going to do that tonight. We were thinking of scones in the morning for breakfast, if it's all nice. We've got good wood still left over. We are set in for the night, I think. We've got a good fire happening. Going to enjoy the rest of our camp here. Can I just point out that I set up the awning in Quinn's swag when we got back. Stu wandered off for a little tinkle. And I did that all by myself and I didn't even film it. Thank you, round of applause, literally. What's going on, Stewie?
Just waiting for the meat to defrost. Night 2 and it's still frozen.
It's been in the fridge the whole time.
The fridge was warmer than it was outside this morning. Opened it up to warm up.
We've got a good fire tonight, but
How's Quinn going? Zonked.
down for the count. And just like that for a little bit. Before we do the next bit. So you just add your dinner winner, the mix, and just let it boil and simmer for a little bit. Oh, wafting.
Look at that, it's like air hockey. Look at that. Where do you want these tongs?
Just hook them like over there.
She'll lick them.
barbecue sauce.
Yes, please. Yep.
Ooh.
Winning.
Now, promise it probably looks like slop, but it really is not. It's just pasta, minced veggies, bit of sauce. Bit of sauce. Back to the fire to eat dinner. Like I said, you can have bread with it if you want.
It's just old-fashioned slop. I love it.
Mmm. You happy, Quinn? Yep. Anyway, we're signing out for the night. Dinner was so good. I absolutely loved it. How about you, Stewie? Good? Yep. It's ready to kick back for the night and just enjoy the lovely warm fire that we've got. And then head home tomorrow. See ya!
It's freezing. Show ya. Quinn's dog bowl. She's frozen.
I wasn't wearing all of this to bed. I've put it on to get up out of bed. Oh my god, I look so silly. Anyway, good morning. We are up at about 7 o'clock Sunday morning and it is freezing, but we were much better last night. My god, I look like an absolute idiot. We are slowly going to get up and get this fire started over here. When Stewie gets that going, I'll decide to get up out of bed. Sit down. Sit. Alright, well, as promised, I'm going to try and make these scones this morning in our camp oven. My hands are freezing. Essentially, it's a 3-ingredient recipe very quickly. It's 3 cups of self-raising flour, 1 egg, and 1 cup of lemonade. I don't bring... Hey?
How many scones is that?
Or approximately, it should maybe make only 10 scones. Maybe 8, depends the size of them. I don't bring a measuring cup camping, so these will be my only guesstimates. You might need to add a bit of flour, add a bit of lemonade, don't add another egg, don't add water. You want it to be like a damper dough kind of thing. Right, so let's get mixing. I'll just put a little bit of lemonade in. The whole idea of the lemonade is it takes away the sugar. You shouldn't need sugar. It adds that little bit of like sweet taste to it. As you can see, I obviously haven't put enough in. So just put little bits in, give it a knead, see how you go, see if it gets thicker. You want it like a nice dough, so the fact that it's thickening up is good. So it's pretty much like a dough now, but I'm just adding a bit more flour because sometimes you don't want it to be too moist, but you don't want it to be too dry either. You gonna have a scone for brekkie, Quinn? Being very observant, thank you. I normally make it into a bit of a square, so you can cut them in half and put your jam and cream in the middle. So obviously just pop your camp oven next to the fire while you're preparing your scones. It's like any other oven. And then at the bottom, just chuck a bit of flour down. You don't want to burn the bottom of your scones.
I think your flour's burning.
My flour's burning. So this oven is way too hot at the moment to put these scones in.
Give it a sec.
But anyway, you can still prime it with a bit of self-raising flour so they don't stick to the bottom. That was Stewie's oven.
Tea's taking too long while it warmed up.
Ooh.
Just wait a bit.
So while you got the man on cooking duty over here with the scones, I just start to whip my cream and then pop that back in the fridge so it's all nice and ready. And then you got fresh cream and warm scones and jam for breakfast. Alright. They look delicious. Time for some tucker.
What's it look like, Tiz? Oh! 1/2
Lovely.
first.
It's gone.
Well, I thought it depends if I'm drinking tea or coffee, and I got a coffee.
Well, then
So it's a scone. No, that's a tea one. Ooh. Cheers.
Cheers, big ears.
Mmm.
Camp oven is clean, seasoned with a bit of oil, ready for the next use. We'll slowly start to pack up camp and head home. Had a good weekend? Good part, favourite part? Whole part. Leaving home.
Leaving home.
Leaving home. Stu's favourite part.
My hat hair.
You have good hat hair. It was a good weekend for us.
Oh, you're so heavy.
Yeah, and Quinn, you can hop up too.
No, don't.
Oh, look.
Hop off.
All right, anyway, we'll slowly start to pack up and head home, so we'll just film a little bit of that. And then can't wait to see you on our next adventure. See yous. Pressures went down a little bit yesterday morning, so just checked them again today. That's pretty much it. We're done now. We're going to head off. Thanks for watching this weekend's getaway. It was good fun. Enjoyed it. Scones were my favourite part. Leaving home with Stewie's, as always. Happy Doggo too. Happy Doggo for the win.